What is up, YouTube? This is Chris, your professional dad, and I'm back with another knife and EDC video. Recently, I've done a video, I put it out. It was about 10 options for a youth's first knife. I explained that I've got some boys that are growing up that are reaching that age where it's time to start talking about the first knife that they get to carry. I also explained that it wasn't up to me or anybody else to tell any parent, or anyone else for that matter, what age is the appropriate age for when someone should start carrying their first knife. All we discussed was the options of the first knife. Now, I also explained in that video that it was coming time very soon for me to discuss with my oldest, not my oldest, I got two that's out of the house, but my oldest of the four here, his first EDC carry. He watches me on a daily basis. He's absolutely enthralled with what I do. He loves seeing me go through the process, talk about my knives, talk about my EDC gear. He loves it when the stuff comes in the mail, the packages come in. He loves watching it, looking at it, checking it out, hearing all about it. And he has been dreaming of the time when he gets his first EDC carry. And guess what today's video is about? It's about his first EDC carry. I know many people out there are basically faced with the same kind of decisions. They have little ones. Again, when it's time for an EDC carry, that's up to each individual parent. But today I'm going to show you the items and the options that I have, basically his EDC carry, that I'm going to surprise him with and give you an idea of how I'm going to run this. You know, how I came to each conclusion and decision, and then maybe that will be something that you can take or pick and choose some of these pieces and go from there. But with all that being said, let's get into it. The very first thing that I think, not counting a knife, because a knife is absolutely the basic fundamentals of EDC. A knife is a separate... When I look at knife and EDC, to me, and this is going to be something that people might not like me to say and might disagree, but I see a difference between a knife and EDC gear. EDC gear is more your flashlight, your wallet, your pen, your watch, your keys, your carabiners, that kind of stuff, and then your knife. Now your knife is part of your EDC carry, but there's the difference between EDC gear and the knife. So I'm going to show the knife last. First, I'm going to show the EDC gear. And in my opinion, everything starts with the wallet. Everything starts with the wallet. Now, I've got a ton of wallets. The newest one that I have is this hitchhiker wallet. I saw this by Taylor from Best Damn EDC. He goes on and on. He's talked about this wallet so many daggone times. Oh man, my daggone knot came undone. Oh well, I'll take that out and I'll, actually I don't even need it anyways. I'll probably put it back in there. We'll see. But anyways, he talks about this wallet ad nauseum. He loves this wallet. He says it's the best wallet he ever had. I've got a lot of wallets, Ridge wallets, different things like that. I've showed a lot of them on these videos before, but I got this one. And Taylor knows what he's talking about. There's a reason his channel is so daggone big, because this is an absolute fantastic, simple EDC wallet. Now, you guys have told me about Speakeasy and some other leather wallets that are out there as well, some out of New Jersey. And trust me, I'm looking into them and ordering some of those as I can. But this is the one that I've got recently that I absolutely love. Now, he obviously wants a wallet as well. I'm not going to give him no $70, $80 leather wallet to get started though. Because of the age, there's things that I have to take into consideration. He's going to be rougher on them. He's going to get stuff dirty. He's going to spill stuff. He has to carry different things than I have to carry. He doesn't have to carry driver's license and credit cards. Now, if you have little ones that are carrying credit cards, by all means, props to you. I'm all for it. Good on you. You've made some great decisions in life. Absolutely. My little ones don't have credit cards and will not be having credit cards anytime soon. So they don't have to carry that. Now, might have to carry cash and stuff. The wallet that I've chosen for him is a wallet that I showed recently. And this is the Chums surf shorts wallet. I showed it last couple weeks ago. Talon Sai actually done a video. He does a video every month on his EDC carry of the month. And he talked about this one because he wanted to build a TSA approved EDC carry. And this was the EDC wallet that he picked for that. And he ended up liking it a lot. I see why. This thing is fantastic. It's water resistant. It's soft. You can bend it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's extremely durable, got great stitching. It's got a couple zipper pockets so that you can put cash in here. You can put cards if you need to. For a little one, you're looking at library cards. You're looking at a laminated phone number card with emergency numbers and different things like that. You're looking at little girl's phone numbers, maybe. Let's just say he is getting to that age. It is what it is. Regardless of what he's going to be putting in here, he's going to be absolutely stoked. Now, he also has a school ID that's going to be going in here. I'm sure he's going to run wild with this. There's no telling. He's probably going to put Pokemon cards and all the other cool stuff that he thinks is absolutely awesome. What's important to him? This is going to be his EDC carry. He's going to build it and put in it what he wants to, and that's the whole thing. I want him to make it his own and to enjoy the process. And that's going to foster something in him that's going to grow and cultivate, and in life, it'll stick with him. Now, this also has a ring that will slide down into this outside pocket that doesn't have a zipper, but you can put cash and different things in here. But it also has this key ring right here. You can use that to attach it to keys, to your shorts, to a backpack, anything like that. So this Chums Surf Short wallet, it's about 10 to 12 bucks on Amazon. It's a fantastic wallet. Remember, again, kids are going to get stuff dirty. They're going to spill stuff. They're going to be rough on things. They're going to leave it out in the mud. They're going to play with it. They're going to have food all over it. I mean, it's not like, now some of us are like that if we just don't care and we oily hands and we just fondle our stuff and whatever. That's all good because some people don't care. It's just EDC gear. It's nothing special. We don't have to baby this. It's not like it's some holy grail item. But some people do take care of their good, their stuff and keep it clean, keep it nice, wipe it off, make sure it's not getting dirty and stuff spilled on it. This can handle that. So that's going to be his wallet. The next thing is a pen. Now, I've showed these a lot. I have a ton of pens. I've got different bolt action pens and titanium pens and bastion pens and tactical pens. And these little Fox pens are fantastic. I've funded them I've done the whole Kickstarter thing, and I got two of them. I got the titanium and the brass. They're magnetized. They are awesome. These things are fantastic. I think I paid like $100 for both of them or something. They come out of UK. Fantastic gear. Fox tools. Just tons of pens. Big Idea Design. Tons of pens. There's just so many pens. So pens are a big thing. Pens are a very big thing. But here's the deal. We're talking about a little one. They're not using pens in school very often. And where are they going to use their writing utensil the most? In school. So the first thing that we have to address is whether it's going to be a pen or a pencil. Obviously, it's going to be a pencil. It needs to be something their handwriting's not the best when they're young. They've got to be able to erase with it. So a pencil. Second, obviously can't be just a number 2 pencil. I've got some around here, but who wants to carry a number 2 pencil as an EDC? Now, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. I've seen people carry those construction pencils that you see on construction sites that are real fat and wide. I've seen people carry those in their EDC gear. Nothing wrong with that. But for the most part, you're not wanting to carry a number 2 pencil. So it's got to be something like a mechanical pencil. So here's a couple things that you got to think about when you're talking mechanical pencil. Do you want to spend a lot of money? Well, let's look at a couple facts here. Number one, they're going to do exactly what we said a while ago. They're probably going to be rough on stuff, probably going to leave stuff laying, probably going to lose stuff, probably going to break stuff, probably going to be really rough on them. Also, so number one, you want to be careful how much you spend. I don't want to go and get no $50 or $100 mechanical pencil and give to him so that he can turn around and lose it, or leave it at school, or leave it on a playground, or let a friend borrow it and never see it again and just have to keep buying them over and over and over. So I'm going to go with something that's budget friendly. And number two, what is the thing? Why do we buy so many pens? Why do we buy so many different wallets? Why do I have so many different pens over here? One pen is enough. Why do I have pens? Because I want options. Because I want to build different EDC carries. I want to have different colors. I want to have different materials. I want to have brass, or I want to have titanium, or I want to have black, or I want to have gunmetal gray. All the different things. Blue, and all, just tons of stuff. There's a reason that we like that. We like having options. Now, with the little one, you can't afford, or some of you can, but most people can't afford to buy a ton of different, really expensive, really good mechanical pencils for them. But we still want to give them options. So what I'm going with is something like this right here. This is what I'm going to go with for him. Now, this is Bic. You can also get Zebra. You can get, there's tons of different brands. This is going to do a couple things. Number one, it's going to give him a mechanical pencil. It's got replaceable erasers and lead. And I'll buy him a bunch of lead and erasers as well. But the big thing is there's multiples in here. So he can do like he sees his dad do. When I wake up in the morning and I'm getting ready to go somewhere and I'm building my EDC loadout, so I'm going to put this with that or this with that, he can do the same exact thing. What shoes is he wearing that day? What color shirt is he wearing that day? He's got a couple backpacks. Maybe he wants to build an EDC kit with each backpack. When you've got something like this, it's going to give them that option. Remember, they're young. They're not going to, they might know the difference in the cost and the value, but they don't appreciate that yet. They don't appreciate the $100 for this big idea design pen. To them, it's still just a pen. They don't care about that. They care about how many they have. They care about having a lot of them. They care about having different options and looking like they've got a collection, feeling like they've got a collection. Something like this is going to do that. It's going to kill two birds with one metaphorical stone. It's going to give you a budget-friendly option for a mechanical pencil for them. And it's going to give them multiple options to carry because it's going to have different colors. Now, you don't have to go with this. You can go with the plain black ones. You can go with stainless ones, whatever you want. You know your child best and you know what they're into. My little boy is into colors. You all have seen, many of you, not all of you, but many of you seen, he's a drawer, he's an artist. He loves drawing, he loves colors and all of that stuff. He appreciates that. So something like this is going to be really cool for him, and he's going to be on cloud nine because he's going to have multiples. I'll take them out, I'll hand them to him, not in a pack like this. I'll give them to him, and he'll just have a big wad of them there in his hands, be like, oh, all these are for me? Oh man, I can carry this on Monday, this on Tuesday. And that's part of the process of enjoying it. The same way that we do as adults. All right? Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys, keys is a big thing. For me, I've got carabiners. I've got different tools on my carabiners. I've got my pill bottle for his asthma medicine. I've got a little whistle, tweezers, different things because they get splinters and stuff all the time. You know, little pry bar, keys. They need a key ring as well. Again, we're wanting them to feel like they are actually part of the EDC conversation. And if they see us with a key ring and a keychain, they're going to want the same thing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kill two birds with one metaphorical stone again. I talked the other day about one of the options for those knives was the first one was a pry bar, because sometimes when they're not ready to carry a knife, they can be ready to carry a pry bar because it gives them some of the same options of having a tool that can uses a screwdriver, uses a pry bar, bottle opener, different things like that, has a pocket clip on it, things like that. I'm going to give them a pry bar right here, but it's not going to be one that's going to break the bank. I'm going to give them giving him this key ring right here. Now it's already got his house key on it. It's got the mailbox key because I haven't checked the mail for me all the time and stuff like that. And a key to the gate. It's got all that different stuff. So this is a Civivi key ring that I got from Blade HQ for, I think, doing an order over 150 bucks or something, let's say. I don't remember what it was, but they gave it to me free. And it's a little pry bar. So this is just a little pry bar that's got multiple tools on it, screwdriver, a couple wrenches, a bottle opener. Just a cool little Civivi thing. I mean, I think these are what, 10, 15 bucks if you buy it individually. So they're not much. But he's going to get this. So he's going to have a pry bar now, and he's going to have his own key ring. Now, I was going to get him a carabiner, and I probably still will get him a carabiner so that he can clip it on and off of his backpack and stuff. But the big thing is that he's not going to be using a carabiner on his pants or belt buckle like I do, or not belt buckle, but belt loop like I do, because he wears like gym pants and jogging pants a lot. He doesn't wear jeans a whole lot. I don't think I've seen him wear a pair of jeans in a long time. Can't remember the last time he wore a pair of jeans. So he doesn't really need carabiners like that, but I'll probably still get him one. But see, he can clip this onto the wallet. He can also clip it onto the backpack with this stuff right here. So this is what I'm going to give him for a key ring. And I'm probably going to get him his own medicine bottle. This is titanium. Probably going to get him one like this. It's not going to be this one because I think this one was 20 or 30 bucks. I'll just get him a little $10, bottle that I can put on here. It's got his emergency meds, his monoclast or whatever, however you, I don't even know how to say that word, loratadine, and several different things he takes for allergies and asthma. He's got really severe asthma, severe. Has to carry emergency inhalers and stuff with him. But this is his key ring. The next thing, one of the most important parts to any carry is the flashlight. Two things that you got to think about with flashlights. Number one, same thing I said about the pens. You got to think about the budget. Do you want to give your little one an expensive flashlight when you know they are going to leave it somewhere? They are going to let people play with it and probably not get it back. They're going to throw it, break it, be rough on it. For their very first one, a lot of people will get a 16-year-old or an 18-year-old their very first car. Sometimes they got it like that and they're getting a brand new car. But you know what most parents get for their kid's first car? Is a used beater car. Something that's nice, but it's used, and it's something that they're going to learn to drive in. They're going to put miles on it. They're going to get used to it. It's nothing fancy and super expensive because it's their first vehicle. Same thing with this stuff. It's just in EDC gear. So I'm not going to give them no expensive flashlight, some, arc flashlight that costs $100. I'm not going to do it. The second thing that you got to consider, do you want to have a flashlight that has batteries or is rechargeable? Because I'm going to tell you right now, all I've got to do is leave a flashlight laying around, and every one of them, I don't care which one they are, the oldest of the four or the youngest of the four, every one of them, as soon as they see it, what do they start doing? Click, 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 leaving it on. I'll find it over on a table somewhere. Who left the flashlight on? Oh, I don't know. I didn't do it. You know they did because you saw them. They was the last one with it, but they didn't do it. But anyways, runs the batteries down. They're going to do it even worse when it's their own. So you don't want to give them a flashlight that's going to run on batteries because it's going to cost you a fortune. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to give them that flashlight, and then you're going to get tired of putting batteries in it, and the next thing you know, they're going to have a paperweight because you ain't putting no more daggone batteries in it. No, I've put enough. I'm not putting no more in it. I've told you to stop wearing it out, using it when you don't need it. You won't stop. You won't stop playing with it. You've run every battery down I put in it. I'm not putting no more batteries in it. You're on your own. Buy your own batteries or you're not having it. So then they got to use a wasted, useless flashlight. But If they have one that's rechargeable, they can do that all they want. And all they got to do is recharge it. Now, my boy's got to, also, you got to remember, a lot of kids, especially him, he's old enough, he does have a phone so that he can always, because he's the oldest and most mature, he can call me or his mom if he needs us or whatever. If his brothers at school need anything, he can call me and let me know. So it's going to have a flashlight on it as well. But it also has a charger cord that he has with it in his backpack for that phone. Well, that charger cord can also charge a flashlight. Now, Talonsai, I mentioned the wallet. Another thing that I saw on his video last month was this flashlight right here. This is a through night. And I really thought about giving him this one because it's fantastic. It's got several different modes on it. It's only like a $22 flashlight. This is, without a doubt, the coolest flashlight that I've got. And I've got nice flashlights, $100 flashlights. This is the coolest one I've got. I like this thing. I love it. This is what I've been carrying ever since. It's extremely bright. It has a whole bunch of different modes, a memory setting. It has the strobe and everything else. I was going to give him this one or get one like this, but I decided not to. And I'm going to show you why. I don't know if it might be too dead to do this. You see that smoke? See the smoke coming off of it? That is hot. Oh yeah. I could start a fire with this. I don't know what they was thinking when they made this thing. When this thing is fully charged, I can take cotton and put it to this, and that cotton will take off like a... I've done it already. If you think I'm full of it, get this through night. I'll link it in the description. Get you one, make it fully charged, take a ball of cotton, stick it to it on high. Just stick your hand there. You won't be able to hold your hand there. It'll burn. Oh yeah, you can't hold your hand there. That is hot. So I couldn't give him this one, because I guarantee he's going to be out doing stuff he shouldn't be doing with it, trying to start fires. So there's a couple other options. I'm going to tell you the best option. If you go to Walmart, you can get these 10 packs of those little rubber colorful flashlights, or you can buy them for like $1 a piece, but they run on batteries. That's the problem. But you can get them a 10 pack or get them a 10 pack. And the same thing with the pencils. They have one for each color, for each carry and stuff like that. If they lose them, if they break them, so what? It doesn't matter, because they're inexpensive flashlights. Also, if they run the batteries down, oh well, they've got 10 more, or they've got 9 more, or whatever. That is a really good idea. I'm probably going to go and grab one of those. I did not grab one for this video, and I should have. But you can also go with something like this from Walmart. Now, this is a flashlight that runs off of one AAA battery. This is a Coast. These are sold. The battery's dead right now because one of them played with it and turned it on and left it on, and I've just never put a battery back in it because I don't use this one. But this is a Coast. This is sold at Walmart for I think $8 or $9. Now it's aluminum, so it can be dropped, it can be beat up, it can be thrown, whatever they're going to do with it, it's not going to matter. It's only got high and low and a strobe. That's it, just 3 modes. But honestly, that's all they need. It's got a pocket clip so they can be a part of the club where they've got their little pocket clip hanging out and stuff like that, and feel cool like they got EDC gear going on. That's a big plus and a positive for this. So again, it's affordable, it's aluminum, but it runs off of a battery. So I'm going to have to change batteries in this a lot. I tell you, ultimately what I decided on was this one right here. This is a Nebo. I got it from Ace Hardware. It was 18 bucks, I think, or 20 bucks, something like that. They've got different ones. It's extremely light, several different modes. It's got a magnet down here so he can stick it on a desk or a table or whatever he needs to read. It's got a pocket clip on it, same thing, but the big thing is it's rechargeable. It's lightweight, it's thin, so it'll fit in his backpack, but it will also fit in his wallet. And that's one of the reasons why I went with this. It'll fit in his wallet, plus it is rechargeable. So it's a little bit more than I want to spend for his first flashlight, but all of the other pluses that go along with it compensate. So I'm going to give him this Nebo rechargeable flashlight for his first flashlight. There's so many pluses and benefits to this one right here. I absolutely love it. Yeah, he can put it on his hat if he has a hat or anything like that. Put it on his backpack, put it on his shirt. He can literally clip it onto his shirt, and he can walk at night. He's got glasses and stuff, and he can't see very well, so he can put it right on his shirt and walk if he's going to be out in the dark or whatever. Not that he would be, but I'm just saying, little things like that, this is a big plus. There's a big plus to this one. All right, now knife, I thought about going with the SE Chirp. I really did. I thought about going with the SE Chirp. I talked to you guys about the SE Chirp in that video of the 10, but ultimately, hands down, no question, we talked about it in that video. I'm pretty sure that it was the best idea on there, especially when they're younger still. You can't beat a Victorinox. So I'm giving him this Victorinox camper. It's got, I can't remember exactly how many tools it is. I think it's like 14 or 16 tools total. 2 blades, screwdriver, bottle opener, can opener. What else is there? There's a corkscrew, there's an awl, there's a pliers, there's a whatchamacallit, not pliers, but tweezers, and a toothpick. Now, I thought about giving him the one that has the scissors, but then it's got a saw and it's got a whole bunch of other stuff on it as well. So I want to limit the amount of stuff that he has, because the more he has, the more he's going to be wanting to use. He's going to want to experiment with every single tool, find out what they do, what they can and can't do, what their capabilities are. He's a kid. He's going to be curious, and I expect that. And that is the reason I'm going to find reasons and ways for him to use these tools. He will not, like I said in that video, he will not know that I'm doing it. But what I'm doing it is, here, I'm going to give you guys an analogy real quick. Probably shouldn't say this, but here it is. I have other things, and I've always been into them. Always been into them. And my older two, I've always had them for them as well. Always had them. Knives, the same exact way. And I've had one rule always with my kids, because I've seen too many movies. I've seen too many horror stories. Seen it on the news too much. What happens is kids get curious. And when kids don't have the opportunity to explore that curiosity, they're going to find ways to explore that curiosity. Unfortunately, what usually happens is they wait until mom and dad ain't home, and they find ways to explore because they know that they can't when mom and dad are home. And then it's in an unsafe environment and a dangerous situation, and bad things can happen. So I always had a rule. Always. My older two, my oldest son, Sebastian, he watches these, and he'll tell you, it's always been my rule. It's been my rule for these four. I don't care what I have. I don't care what I have. Anything you ever want to see and experience and learn about and hold and explore, I don't care. You got it. But you have to ask me. You have to ask me, Dad, can I see X? And then I will make sure every situation we're involved in is 1,000,000% completely safe, in a completely controlled environment. And then we will together explore. I will allow them to venture out into that level of curiosity and let their minds run. Ask any questions that they want, get a feel for things, know what it's like to hold things. Guess what they're not going to have later on when I'm not around? they're not going to have that curiosity because they've already filled that curiosity. Plus, another thing is, here's the deal. You can, anytime you want, all you got to do is ask me, and it's done. But if I ever catch you ever even attempting without letting me know, the consequences will be immediate, severe, and swift. And they know better. So I take care of that. I nip it in the bud so that they don't have to, so I don't have to worry about when I'm not around things that they might be getting into and exploring and doing, because they've already done it with me and they know they can anytime they want. So they don't have to do it. They know it. All I got to do is just ask that, and I can do it anytime I want. So I've always had that mentality. So the same with this. I'm going to come up with ways to where I can absolutely, without him knowing it, hey, Elisha, do this for me. Hey, you care to do that favor for me? Do you care to do that task over there I need to do? Oh, really? And he's going to get this out, and he's going to get to do something with it. And every tool on here he will use, but I will be having him do it just so that he tests that curiosity, so that he scratches that itch, so that he's not going to have to worry about it because he's already done it. And he won't even know that I'm doing that. It's a psychological game. I'm having him do things. He thinks he's just doing something for his dad, but really what I'm doing is teaching him how to use these tools, be safe with these tools, to get the curiosity bug out of him. Boom, there you go. So this is the knife that he's going to get. It's the Victorinox Camper. When he's older, I will move on to something else, either the SE Chirp or possibly even the K-Bar Hunter Dozier, which I'm a big fan of. One other thing that I'm going to allow him to carry, only under 100% strict circumstances when I'm with him. This isn't a thing where he gets to carry it all the time, anytime he wants. It's only when I'm with him, when we're doing certain things, I will give it to you. You get to carry it while we're doing it. But when we're done, I'm putting it back up. And I'm going to give him his own miniature fixed blade that has a pocket clip on it that he can put on his pants and have it on his side just like me. This is the SOG Mini Instinct. It's just a sweet little knife. Very small, good jimping. It's just a cool little knife. I think this is like 5 CR or 8 CR, something like that. It's nothing special. I think these things are like 15, 18 bucks for the Mini Instinct. I got it off Temu, so it's probably not even real. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that this is a clone. But regardless, for him, for his first knife, just getting to carry around and beat up and use, only under, this will not be a situation where I'm going to turn him loose with it and just let him go. Only under certain circumstances. And the last thing that I'm going to give him for his carry, and he's going to love this right here, I carry coins. I'm big into coins and big into fidget toys because of my ADD and stuff like that. I got the magnet toys that I carry and stuff that I get to play with, and they'll always want to play with them and stuff. But he loves the idea of carrying coins. And he has some Pokemon coins and different things like that that he's lost and found, or lost and not been able to find and stuff like that. But I've got a couple of these. I think I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 maybe of these things because Blade HQ gave them out for free if you got certain price orders. Plus I got one with the package of Weenie Warriors, and this is the Blade HQ Weenie Warrior Desert Warrior coin. And this is what I am going to give him to carry, again, in his wallet. He's going to have his own coin, his own flashlight. And that is going to be his own deal. He knows it's the real deal because he has seen my Weenie Warrior and my Desert Warrior knife. So he knows that these those are real knives, and this is the coin that goes with those. And this is what he's going to get. He's going to get his own coin. So now, just running back through really quick, his EDC carry is a Chums Surf Short wallet, Bic Velocity mechanical pencil set, and he's got a bunch of them here, and I got multiple packs. He has got a Civivi and Wii keyring with a Civivi and Wii multi-tool and pry bar on his keyring. He has got a Nebo, very thin, with the pocket clip, rechargeable flashlight. He has got Victorinox camper. It's got like 16, I think, tools on it. I'm not sure how many exactly, but I think it's like 16. The Victorinox camper, that's his knife. And under certain circumstances, he gets to carry the SOG Mini Instinct fixed blade. And to round it out, he gets his own Weenie Warrior and Desert Warrior collector's coin. That will be his first EDC carry. Now, he's got several backpacks. He also has got a chest bag that I'm giving him. I didn't want to show that in the... I got a whole bunch of chest bags. I've showed him before. So he won't be using that very often, just on like weekends if we're going out or something. But mainly he's going to be carrying his school backpacks. And he's got several to choose from. But that's his EDC carry. In a nutshell, that's it. I'm definitely going to give him a little bit of first aid kit, a few Band-Aids, alcohol wipes, maybe a couple of the emergency packs of Vaseline and Neosporin to go in there. So he'll have a little mini first aid stuff, maybe in this wallet or in a little pouch, maybe a little Altoid tin can that I'll make up for him and put in there. And I'm also going to give him his own ferro rod and striker. I've got a ton of ferro rods and strikers, and I'm going to give him his own ferro rod and striker so that when we start going outside here very, very soon, even if I have to use the grill, I'll set the grill up and I'll let him build a fire in the grill. You can practice building fires even in a city environment, in your own backyard. You don't have to be in the woods somewhere. You don't have to be out camping to learn how to start fires, to do that types of stuff. You can do it right in your own backyard. Get twigs, get tinder, go to the gas station and get those bundles of wood for $5-6 and split one into a whole bunch of little pieces and get your grill out and build a fire in the grill. Learn how to build a fire. Learn how to strike a ferro rod and do it from that way. But I'm going to be doing all that stuff with him. He's going to be doing it all very, very soon. It's going to be fun. This was a video that I absolutely just wanted to do for fun. This is not a video about knives and all that other cool stuff. This was just basically me sharing with you where I am for EDC for my little one, just in case it's something that you're going to be dealing with in the near future and you need some suggestions or ideas for your own situation as well. Regardless, hope that helps. If it doesn't, I completely understand. If you found this video completely boring and pointless, I completely understand. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps more people find this information out. Again, this is kind of a pointless video, just fun doing it. Sometimes I make pointless videos. It's just fun to talk about. It's just fun to talk about this stuff. And I'm going to do another video right after this showing you my updated EDC carry with my Hitchhiker Fantastic Wallet. So guys, I appreciate it. I'm Chris, I'm Professional Dad. I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives. Remember, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, March the 18th, 2025, I'm going live for the second time on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's my new time every week. Tuesday nights at 8, I'm going live. Just like last time, I will probably only be on for an hour because I have all 4 boys and I have to get them in bed. I have to get showers and teeth brushed and everything else. I'm doing it all on my own, so I don't have the luxury of sitting in here for 3 or 4 hours like some of these people do on their live streams. I just can't do it because I have to go and get them to bed and stuff like that, and I don't want to make you all wait for 30 minutes while I go do that and then come back. So my live stream's probably only going to be like an hour. But for 1 hour, we're going to get to talk and have a lot of fun. And I've got a really cool knife that I'm giving away. I'm absolutely excited to do it. I can't wait for it. I'll see everybody there. And until then, remember, I'm Chris, the Unprofessional Dad, and I wish all of you sharp knives, happy lives, and have fun building your own EDC kit for your little ones. Take care, guys.